There we go. Sorry, it's meant to automatically connect, and it normally does, but the last couple of lives it hasn't. So just checking, you should be able to hear me now. Hello, hello, hello. Better? Okay, I'm ever so sorry. Let me see if I can whiz through. So I did say something like, hello, Emma, Suzanne, good morning, Beverly. Hi, Nicholas, Stephanie, sorry. Yeah, perfect. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Cara, Lindsay, Dawn. How are you all? It's officially summer holidays in this house now. Whoop, whoop. My kids broke up from school today. My daughter, year 6, left her school. Emotional is the word for it. But she's going to have a brilliant time in senior school come September. So yeah, we're on summer holidays now. I hope you've all had a good week. It's definitely cooled down now, hasn't it? So it feels so much nicer in the air. It's still a bit warm, a bit muggy at times, but I can't complain compared to what we had, in all honesty. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I've been popping bits and bobs on on the page the last couple of days. I did do a live feed video really quickly the other day. I kind of watched it back and I did kind of I don't think it was as clear as I meant it to be, so I do apologise for that. So I'm just going to quickly go through everything that we've got going on, and then we'll get started for the evening. It's great, Jen, exactly. Excuse me. Okay, so we have got our Christmas week. So from now until the end of July, we have our Christmas theme in. Now that is because everybody wanted a Christmas special in July. I'm afraid I don't have Christmas oysters available, but we do have lots of other things going on. So until the end of July, we have got the Christmas sale on the website. Now lots of new items have been added to that sale over the last day or so. So there's at least 20% off or more in there. So it's worth having a look in there if you fancy a little bit of a sale. We have got the Christmas paraffle. So far, the last time I checked, there was at least 10 prizes at the moment. And the more tickets that are sold, the more prizes there are. And that will be next week, I believe. So I think that's on the 27th. So the Wednesday coming up, that will be drawn. So if you'd like to join in the paraffle, that's under the fun section on the website. We also have our reindeer roundup. Now I have made this little slideshow here just to show you the different faces, because obviously as we go down to the other camera, I can't fit them all in if I bring the camera closer. So I've got the slideshow here just so then you guys can basically pick which face or which named reindeer you would like. So the names are at the top. So the way this works is you pick which reindeer you would like, and at the back there is a charm. It will be either a crystal charm or a Christmas charm. Each charm comes with an oyster opening. You'll be able to put the pearl on or off the jewellery, and you also have a stay or play option. So if you like the charm that you first picked, perfect, you stay with it. If you prefer to risk it and go for a different reindeer, to go for a different charm, you can play on for a different one, which does then mean you stick with the second charm. You pick whatever oyster you would like. No pearl swaps on the reindeer roundup, but you can, like I say, have pearls on or off the jewellery, so it's up to you. So yeah, lots going on. We also have lots of new items in the back in stock section on the website. So many items in the back in stock section. And last but not least, you may see some items which don't have images, don't have pictures on. I am aware of this, and it's because I decided to list some things in a different way just to make it clearer for you guys to navigate through the website. But in doing so, it does mean that I'd need to take a few newer pictures. So if something doesn't have a picture, I am aware. I'm in the process of taking the photos just to upload them there. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense. So back in stock items, Christmas sale, Christmas paraffle, reindeer roundup. Ta-da! Sue, thank you for the stars. Now I have posted an order list on the page. I did just update it as well. So if you have ordered, hopefully you can see whereabouts you are on that list. There is still space available for today as well. So if you would like to order for tonight, I'll do an updated order list as we get to the end of the current order list. I hope that all makes sense. So we're going to jump straight in. And up first today is Cara Sean. Cara, are you here? Thank you, Bab. Cara, hello. So I'm just going to pop you on the reindeer roundup photo because you do have a reindeer roundup. And you have already chosen, so you would like ginger. Actually, we can go straight down, can't we? So ginger is this one back here, I believe. Sorry, the names are backwards to me, so I just have to double check in the camera. Yeah, this one is ginger. So if we bring you straight back across, I'll bring in ginger. Now again, if anyone sees colours behind here, all the parcels with the charms are red, and then we've actually got sand in each of the boxes just to weigh them down so they don't fall over. So if you see flashes of colour, again, it's just sand. Okay, so in the back of ginger, Cara, you have got a crystal charm. Now this crystal charm is the Bermuda Blue Starfish crystal. So as you can see, I'll go from the back. So this is the back of the crystal, and this is a silver on the underside. But then at the front of the crystal is a Bermuda Blue. So that does mean that you've got lighter and darker blues, depending on how the light hits that charm there. Now again, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. But the question is, Cara, would you like to stay and keep this one, or would you like to play and go for a different charm and reindeer? Oh, bless you, Ginger. I do actually top each of the reindeer boxes up after after each turn, so all of the faces are always available. What do you think? Stay, please. Perfect. So you'd like to keep that one, if I bring you back up, that means you've got one opening with that one, my lovely. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So mystery and donate. Okay, now is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Would you be thinking pearl on or pearl off the jewellery, or does it sort of matter on what colour the pearl is to what you'd like to do with the jewellery? So if we go down again for your mystery oyster, oh bless you, Cara. So we've got a lighter pop there. Oh, now I can see in here, there is a little bit of flesh there, but we can definitely see there's no pearls on that side. Now I can see straight away you are twinning, and you're twinning with pink pearls. There's no more in that one. Thinking pearl on, depending on the colour. Now these pinks, I would say, have a slight tone of purple. They're not a full pinkle pearl, because I would definitely say that they don't have the purple overtone, but if you can see what I mean, they're sort of on the cusp in between the pink and the purple. So we're seeing this colour more and more actually, so maybe this is a new shade we need to name, possibly. So in between a pink and a pinkle. What do you think to these? Now I'm going to run them through the board for you. So twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Oh, sorry, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So they're also measuring different sizes here. So if you would like to have one on the jewellery, let me know if you prefer to have the smaller or the larger one on there. Or if you prefer to have these pearls loose and no pearls on the jewellery, that's absolutely fine as well. I can put the charm next to them. It may be, let me try it against the black sand. Sometimes the black sand makes the crystal look really dark. So it may be that I'll have to manoeuvre the charm. Yeah, let me hold it against this for you. Now please excuse my fingers getting in the way here. It's just so I can hold the charm. Okay, so if I get that focused, and then this is the smaller of the two. If I move the charm as well, just so you can see the different blues. I'll grab the larger of the two. Now I would say they're the same shade of colour. It is literally just the size that's making them different. Okay, so that's the smaller one again. Does that help at all? What would you like to do? I'm just going to bring you back up again. There we go. So the options are small or larger pinky one on the charm, or pearls loose. Charm loose, perfect, and the larger pearl, small lobster fitting. Of course, that's not a problem. So on the charm itself, we're going to have no pearl, but then you would like to have a invoice for the larger pinky on a small lobster fitting. Okay, I've got that down for you. The invoice for that will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Let me just pop this on here. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And then that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. And then I'm just going to top up, I'll show you. So I've just got these pre-wrapped charms. So I can't see what I'm putting in. I just grab one to pop it in the box. Where did this come from? Up there. Okay, perfect. Right, up next then today is Tracy Crush. Tracy, are you here? Oh, thank you, Bronnie. Yeah, I've got my crystal spiral earrings in today. Tracy, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Tracy, you've got a 4 pearl oyster and an additional oyster as well. So if I grab the 4 pearl oyster for you, what other oyster would you like? And then overall, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So this is the 4 pearl oyster. And then what other oyster would you like? Let me just move these a bit closer because I'm having to sort of reach across. Right, that might be a bit better. Okay, so let's get this open. I'm fine, thank you, Lauren. I hope you're well as well. Mystery, and then would like to donate the shells. Perfect. Now, is there a certain colour or colours you're hoping for here, Tracy? So we'll open the mystery oyster first and then your quadding oyster second. So if we go down, your mystery oyster, lighter pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but again you can see that there's no pearls there. Maybe a dark blue. Tracy, you have got a TARDIS blue, my lovely. There's no more in that one. How cool is that? Let me pop him in the sand. So you was possibly hoping for a dark blue, and your first pearl out is a TARDIS blue. Perfect. Moving on to oyster number 2, which this one is your 4 pearl quadding oyster. Okay, so in here, there's one side and the other side, and quadding 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and there's no more in that one. So if I dry this up for you, we have got a Pepsi blue, which is slightly two-tonal. So it's two-tonal with Pepsi and TARDIS blue. So as you go around, it's just slightly lighter and darker there. We have got a lemon yellow, a apple green and a candy floss pink. Okay, Tracy, what do you think to all of these, my lovely? Now I'll run them through the board for you, And if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I can just let me know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy with any of these, we can swap them for you. So if I run them through the board, the single TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. The Candy Floss Pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Apple Green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Lemon Yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And then your two-tonal Pepsi and TARDIS Blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. Okay, what do you think to these? They're beautiful. You're very, very welcome. Can you have the Pepsi Blue on the bracelet? Of course you can. Let me bring you back up so I can write this down. So the Pepsi Blue is the slightly two-tonal blue that came out of the quadding oyster there. Okay, I've got that down for you, Tracy. So again, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Excuse me. Perfect. And up next then today is Yvonne Hughes. I bet it is Tara. Tracy, you're very welcome, and I'm sorry for your loss. I'm glad the colour is what you were hoping for. So up next today is Yvonne Hughes. Yvonne, are you here? Yvonne, hello, hello, hello. So you've got one opening altogether and you would like a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. So is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So there's one. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Oh, quite a nice bold pop with that one. There's your mother of pearl. And then in here, I can see that we have got a darker chocolate pearl there. Let me pop him out. This darker section next to that pearl that we just saw then, that is the tail. So that's not another pearl, it's just the tail of the oyster. Okay, so the pearl in this oyster, Yvonne, is a darker chocolate. There was no more pearls in there as well, so I'm just going to dry this up for you and then let me see what you think. Linda, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. That's very kind of you. Okay, so Yvonne, here is your dark chocolate pearl. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. So if you're happy with this one, again, that's perfect. I can pop him on the jewellery. If you're not happy, that's absolutely fine. We can swap him for you for a colour of your choice. Of course you can swap. Don't be sorry. It's absolutely fine. Would I be able to show you what a sea pearl blue looks like? I'm afraid I won't be able to. I don't actually have any available in my swaps to show you, I'm afraid. So sea blue, it's still green, I would say, but it has like a blue overtone to it, and it's a lighter, almost like a silvery sea greeny colour with a blue overtone, I would say. But yeah, I'm afraid I don't have any that I'd be able to show you, that because I don't have any in my swaps at the moment. And possibly there may be a weight on them as well, off the top of my head. I can't remember if there is a weight on them, but I more than likely, if I don't have any, that there would be a weight. Can you have the bridal white instead? Bless you, of course you can. Let me get a white for you. Bridal white, that's one of those. Okay, so if I hold this up here so you can have a closer look. Are you happy with that one? Just going to bring you up here. That's perfect. Okay, perfect. So let me just pop down that we're going to have the white on there. Yvonne, my lovely, I'm sorry about the sea blue, but I hope you're happy with your colour choice there. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Up next then today, you're very welcome, Yvonne. Up next today is Suzanne Whitsett. Suzanne, are you here? Very welcome, my lovely. Okay, Suzanne Whitsett, are you here? If anyone can see Suzanne, please comment on her comment. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Suzanne, if you are here, again, please comment I'm invisible or something like that, because it will bring it forward so I can see. So last call for Suzanne Whitsett, and if not, we'll move on. And then if she does come on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Okay, so I haven't seen Suzanne, so we're going to move on. Like I said, if she comes on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. So that means up next today would be Nicola Dyson. Nicola, are you here? Oh, bless you, Cara. I'll do an updated order list once we get to the end of the current order list. Nicola, hello, 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 hello. So Nicola, you have got 2 oyster openings and then a reindeer roundup. So if it's okay with you, we'll do your 2 oyster openings first, and then the reindeer roundup afterwards, if that's okay. Oh, yep, perfect. So 2 mystery oysters, donate the shells. Is there certain colour pearls that you're hoping for at all from these ones? Let me just get them open for you. There's 1 and 2. Oh, I breathed in I breathed in at the wrong time then. Do you know when you can feel your saliva just go sorry about that. Let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1, Nicola. Oh, lighter pop there. Okay, so your first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. And I can actually see a little bit of a peeper, and you've got a brighter 2-tonal coral pearl. And there's no more in that one. So 2-tonal coral. So if I can hold him up so you can see around, there we go. So you've got lighter and then brighter areas as you go around the pearl there. Perfect. So that's from your first mystery oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. And then in here, there's your mother of pearl. And again, I can see another peeper. And we, oh, run away. We have got a pinky pearl. So again, it's that pink which has got the hint of purple, but not quite a pinkle. Perfect. Nicola, what do you think to these? Now, again, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on which item of jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So you've got a 2-tonal coral and a pinky pearl. So if I run them through the board, your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the pinky pearl is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. So you'd like a silver and a violet. Okay, have a look at these 2 here. Would you be happy with those 2 colours? And then you'd like the violet on the blue spike, that's perfect. And then the silver on the other item, is that correct? Yep, silver on the other, that's perfect. So are you happy with the colours there? I'm just going to bring you back up again. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to write this down. So we're going to have the violet on there and then silver on there. Okay. So you also then have a reindeer roundup. So I can actually pop you on here. So we have got Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, and Snowflake. And then back to Ginger. So you would like to have Peppermint. Oh, let's go straight down actually. So Peppermint is up here. So here we are, Peppermint. So I'm just going to bring you across, and here he is. So behind here, And I can see straight away you have got a Christmas charm here. Okay, so this is the Christmas holly charm. So as you can see, it's got the holly leaves, it's got the berries in the middle. It is a shape, so it does have some shape and it's curved. On the reverse side, you can also see the detail on the back of the holly leaves as well. So you've got a Christmas holly charm here, Nicola. Now, if you're happy with this one, you can stay and keep him, or you can play perfect and go for a different reindeer. So with your different reindeer, do you know which one you would like, or would you like me to go back onto the slideshow? So let me pop you back on here so you can see which one would you like. Cookie, perfect. So Cookie is this one right down the front. Let me just change this back over to this. So if we bring Cookie in, and behind here, okay, so you have got a crystal charm this time, and this is one of our Edelweiss Edelweiss crystal charms. There's lots of C's going on. Now this is the clear. I'm actually going to hold it with my gloves behind it, just so then you can see, because with the white it's harder to see. So it is this clear. It's got the frosted edges, so you can see the clear crystal in the center from both sides of the charm, and then as you can see, the edges are clear but they are frosted. Okay, so frosted edges with the clear crystal inside. So I hope you're happy with that one. Again, you can have a pearl on or off the jewellery. It's completely up to you. So with that one, it does of course come with a oyster opening. I'm just going to bring you back up again. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So I'm just topping these back up as well. Just pop one of these in each one and put them back over there. And what type of oyster would you like? Mystery again, perfect. Now, are you thinking, oh, pearl or pearl on, sorry, or pearl off? Or would you again like to see what colour pearl you have to see if you'd like it on the jewellery or not? So if we go down for your mystery oyster, no, Patsy, I'll add you onto the order list for tonight, my lovely. I'll do an updated order list once I get to the end of the current one, okay? So, Nicola, your mystery oyster, we've got a lighter double pop there. Ooh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. You are quadding. You have got 4 pearls, oh, run away, in your mystery oyster, Nicola. Whoop, whoop. Which means you've got 4 pearl choices to pick from for that charm. Now, of course, you don't have to have a pearl on there, but it gives you a really good selection if you would like one. So let me just dry these up. beautiful brighter colours here as well. We've got a lemon yellow, a icy blue, a coral and a Cadbury purple. Now there are no swaps with these ones as they are from the Reindeer Roundup, but you can choose what you would like to do with them. So lemon yellow, icy blue, coral and Cadbury purple. If I run them through the board, lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the Cadbury purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. And you would like the purple on that crystal charm. Perfect, of course you can. Let me just pop the other ones in here and then I'll write that down for you. So we're going to have purple on there. Perfect. I've got that down for you then, Nicola. I hope you're happy with that. So again, thank you for the donations of all of your shells there, my lovely. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. You're very welcome, my lovely. Okay. Perfect, which means up next we have our mystery person. Okay, so hopefully this mystery person is here. Okay, so I'm looking for Sophie Peacock. Sophie Peacock, are you here? Had the Frozen song in my head all day. In the last couple of days I've been listening to Disney music, as you do, but the Frozen song from the second film is not leaving my head today. So I'm looking for Sophie Peacock. Sophie, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Sophie, please comment on that comment, because again, that will bring it forward for me to see. Sophie Peacock. Okay, so last call. If not, we'll move on. So I'm just printing these off as we go as well, just while I'm waiting to see if she's here, and then that way I can do the updated order list. What do you think I said, Sophie? Oh gosh. Right, I haven't seen her, so we're going to move on then. So if she does come on, I will try to remember because obviously she's a mystery person, so she doesn't know that she's on today. So hopefully I will notice her if she comes on. Up next then today is...
I didn't understand that.
Gosh. What's going on? Up next today is Suzanne Purdy. Suzanne, are you here? That made me jump. Gosh. Suzanne, hello, hello, hello. Okay, Suzanne, you have got 2 openings altogether. Do you know what 2 oyster openings you would like? And then, of course, if you would like to keep or if you'd like to donate those shells. So 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? Mystery oysters, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for today? So 1 and 2. Let me get them open for you. Oh, let me just get that bit. There we go. Perfect. So if we go down, my lovely, your mystery oyster. Oh, quite a nice pop there. We have to pre-book Aaron alive in advance, Bronnie. So if anybody does want Aaron, we sort of have to book in for Sunday, if you like, because he now, yeah, and understandably, he would like to have some notice, because he might want to go and like have a bath of the evening or something like that. Which is, yeah, understandable. He does work all week as well, bless him. Sorry, Suzanne. So, mystery oyster number 1. Although I'm sure he'd be very happy to do so. So your mother of pearl is there. And I can see you've got a light icy blue peeper. And you're twinning. Twinning with icy blue pearls there. There's no more in that one. What's Book and Aaron? Basically, Aaron is my husband, and he can come and basically open an oyster instead of me for you, for your order. And generally, he's very different to me. That's what I'll say. Now, Suzanne, your first oyster has given you twinning icy blue pearls to start with. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which is your mystery oyster. And you've got a light double pop there. Oh, okay. So there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see another icy blue. Now, this is a single icy blue, so there's no more in that shell. And I can see that this one is visually larger than the twinning blues. So twinning icy blues, which are slightly smaller, and then a larger single icy blue as well. Now I will run them through the board for you in just a moment. However, I will need to know which 2 colours you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy with these ones, I can swap them for you. So icy blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Icy blue number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So your twins are measuring the same size there. And then the single icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. What do you think to these ones, my lovely? Natural Woman. I know that one. How's it go? Natural Woman. Dissolve being a woman. Da, 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 da. Oh, that one. Can you swap the small ones for a white for the charm and Cadbury purple on the other? Of course we can. Let me have a look. So swapping the twins. Let's move your blue. So a white. And a Cadbury purple. What item is it? Oh, I'd say possibly one like that. Okay, so if you just have a look at these colours here for me and let me know if those shades are okay. They're perfect. Perfect. So let me just bring you back up so I can write that down for you. So we've got white on the charm and then Cadbury purple on there. Now you also have a reindeer roundup. So I'm going to pop you on the slideshow just while I pop your pearls away here. So you've got Deirdre, Cocoa, Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, and then back to Deirdre. Oh, can you have Buddy? Of course you can. So let's go straight to the reindeer. I'm actually just going to move Cookie back on screen so we can see it there. Okay, so Buddy is this one here. He's very shocked, I'd like to say. So if we bring you straight down and bring Buddy across. So in the back here, oh, slightly stuck, I do apologise. There we go. It's your charm. So and you have got a Christmas charm, Suzanne. Okay, so this is the traditional, where's the card? There it is. The traditional snowflake charm. Okay, so this is the traditional snowflake. Oh, let's see if I can hold it like this. There we go. Now from the front of the charm, which is this way, you can see that this snowflake sections have got lots of texture on them there. If I turn it around, You can see that the back has got the flat surface, and then if I turn it around again, you can see the texture on the charm there. Now this one can have a pearl on or off the jewellery, so it's completely up to you. Although you do have your stay or play option, Suzanne. So if you'd like to keep this one, you can stay, or if you'd like to go for a different charm, you can play. Now you can only play once because we are doing Christmas in July. Basically, I said that we would do a Christmas special halfway through the year, and that is now. So even though it is so hot and has been hot, we have our Christmas special in July as a part year Christmas pick me up. I love Christmas. Lots of people love Christmas. And then at the end of the July, we will go back to non-Christmas, if you like. Stay with that one, Suzanne. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with that one. So if I bring you, nope, that's not me. If I bring you back up, there we go. What type of oyster would you like with that one? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So I've just topped up Buddy again, and let's pop him back there. Yeah, I love Christmas. Mystery and donate again, perfect. Now with this one, now you've seen the charm, are you thinking pearls on or off? Or would you prefer to wait to see the colour of the pearl before you decide? So let's go down for your mystery oyster. Yep, I'll do an updated order list once I've got to the end of the current order list, Jane, okay? Depends on the colour. Okay, Suzanne, so good luck, my lovely. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's your mother of pearl. You can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see you are also quadding. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have got 4 pearls in your oyster there. So again, that means for you, you also have a good selection of colours to pick from if you would like to have a pearl on that jewellery. So if we run this through, you've got a icy blue, a lemon yellow, a coral, and a dark purple, which has also got like a silver hint to him. So actually quite similar colours to our last quad. So as you can see, icy blue, lemon yellow, coral, and silvery purple. If I run them through the board for you, your icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the silvery purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Can you have purple on the charm? Of course you can. Let me pop these in here and then I'll write that down for you. Okay, perfect. I've got that there for you then, Suzanne. So I hope you're happy with that. And again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. Thank you very much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Just double checking I've got everything. Yeah, and that's safe up there for you. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. What's going on with my nose? Right on the end of my nose. I think I've got like a hair. You're very, very welcome. Very welcome. Okay. Up next then today is Star Corley. Star, are you here? Oh, Neil, you've got this song. Oh, I suppose it's better than Frozen at the moment. So I'm looking for Star Corley. Oh, bless you, Star. Of course I can. So let me just pop you there. Let me just change it on here just so the order list stays correct. I hope everything's okay, my lovely, and I'll call you in a little while. Okay, so that then means up next today is Tracy Chamberlain. Tracy, are you here? Star, you're very, very welcome. So if you order online on our website, which is in the description above, you get added onto the order list. So if, for example, you ordered today, you'd get on the order list for today. If you ordered tomorrow, you'd get put on the order list for the next available live, which would be Sunday. So we're live every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday evening. Tracy, hello, hello, hello. So you have got a reindeer roundup. You already know which one you'd like to go for. So we're going to go for peppermint. So if we go down, and peppermint is up here. So he's the happy smiley one. So if I bring you across for peppermint, so and let's open him up. And you have got a Christmas charm. Now we have seen this one this evening. Now I am going to say that there may be some doubles with the Christmas charms. Now if for example you guys do a play, so you swap to get a different charm, if you get the same charm out as before, like exactly the same, you will be able to pick another reindeer face. Obviously if it's a crystal charm with different colours, then that doesn't mean you can swap, but yeah, if you do get exactly the same, if you do go for a play, you will then get to go and pick another one, just so then you definitely get a different charm out the second time. Okay, I did forget to say that, but that is one of the rules. So we've seen this one today already. Tracy, you have got the Christmas holly charm. So again, you've got the 3 holly leaves, you've got the berries in the middle, and then you've got the texture on the leaves on the reverse side of the charm as well. Again, the pearl can go on or off the jewellery. It's completely up to you. So would you like to stay and keep this one, or would you like to play and go for a different charm? Stay with that one. Perfect. He is yours, which means you get to have your oyster opening. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Yep, we still have 25 pearl oysters. I believe they're on the website under the oyster section, or if you typed in 25 pearl oyster into the search bar, it will bring them up. Oh, let me just top up this one again. So peppermint has got another charm there. Mystery, donate your shells. Okay, so Tracy, would there be a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for at all? Let's get him open. Okay, and let's go down. Now I can already see before I touch it, it is a clapper. That just means I don't need to pop it. It is already, oh, and we can see a pearl. Let me get him open. No, not just one. I can see a couple of pearls. There's your mother of pearl. You are quadding. There's been a few quads again today. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quadding, my lovely. There's no more in that one. So again, because you've got quads, you've got a lovely selection of pearls to pick from. We can't swap these ones because they are from the reindeer roundup, but you can choose whether to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. So we have got, for your holly Christmas charm, a lighter icy blue, a autumn peach, a gunmetal grey, and a lavender purple. What do you think? So I'm going to run them through the board for you. So your icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the lavender purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Okay. What do you think, my lovely? Lavender on the charm. Perfect. Let me just bring you back up so I can write that down. Okay. Perfect. I've got that all down for you then, Tracy. So I hope you're happy with everything there as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Thank you, Bab. So I'm looking for Cindy Brown. I don't think I've seen Cindy yet today. I may be wrong though. I am wrong. Sorry, Cindy. Hello, my lovely. You have got a reindeer roundup. So let's pop you on the reindeer screen. We have got Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, Snowflake, Ginger, and then Cookie. And then back to Twinkle. Did we start on Twinkle? No, we started on Jingle. There we go. So Twinkle and Jingle. Oh, you would like Deirdre. Perfect. So if we come across, Deirdre is this one up here. So if we go over to here, Deirdre, almost gets stuck with the sand there. So if we get this one open for you, Cindy, you have got a crystal charm. That's just a piece of the fitting there. Okay, so don't worry about that piece. Not that it's come off, it's just the next step of the fitting. So this is a crystal charm that's not on the website yet. It is the kite shape, I believe. No, it's not the kite. It's a square, but it's on its side. I'm ever so sorry, I can't remember the name. How embarrassing. It's the Golden Shadow, which is lighter and darker golden shades. What do you think to this one? We're going to call it the square charm for now. So with your square charm, Golden Shadow, it's the same on both sides here as well. Would you like to stay and keep this one, or would you like to play and go for a different charm? So a different reindeer. Rachel, my lovely, I wouldn't know off the top of my head. However, if you pop me over an email to info@pearlswithbrecken.com with your order number, and then I can have a look into that for you, okay? Play. So we're going to go for a different charm, Cindy. So do you know which one you would like? I'll go back onto the other screen for you as well. So we've got Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, and Twinkle. Jingle, Buddy. And back to Peppermint. Twinkle, okay, so let's go over. So Twinkle is this one here, and if I bring you across, okay, so with Twinkle, if we get him open, and you have got a Christmas charm this time, Cindy. So your Christmas charm, and this is the present charm. Now this one is so hard to show you, but it's such a lovely charm. So it's a 3D charm, so it's just like a miniature present. So it is a square, so it's a cuboid, sorry, with, you can see the ribbon going along each side. That's the bottom of the present. And then the top is a bow with a crystal in the center. I don't know if I'm going to get that to focus. So the present has got the bow with the crystal in the center at the top. So your present charm, I hope you're happy with that one. And mystery and donate, you beat me to it then, Cindy. Let me just pop some back in here just so I can pop them back out the way, because I wouldn't want to knock them over. Okay, so mystery oyster, donate the shells, and then again with the present charm you'll be able to have a pearl on or off of the jewellery. So if we go back down again, quite a nice deep pop there. And here we've got a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there. And I can actually see a runaway. Two, three. Cindy, you have triples. You have got 3 pearls in your oyster, and quite very complementing colours here. So again, for you, you have a selection of pearls to choose from to go on your charm if you wanted a pearl on the charm. So you have got a lilac purple, a lighter gold, and a blush pink. So lilac purple, gold, and blush pink. If I run them through the board, your lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. What do you think, Cindy? Would you like a pearl on or off the jewellery? And if on, which one would you like? Oh wow, Cara. He'll be fine. If he got in, he'll get out again. Bless him. Can you have the gold on the jewellery? Of course you can, Cindy. Let me bring you back up. And then you'd like the rest on lobster fittings. That's not a problem as well. So the invoice for the lobster fittings will get sent to the email address that's on the order form, and that will be over the weekend for you. So let me just write that down. We're going to have gold on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for the other pearls on lobster fittings. Okay, I've got that down for you. Cindy, you're very, very welcome. So thank you for the donations with your shells. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Perfect. And up next then today is Jasmine Wilkinson. Jasmine, are you here? Jasmine, hello, hello, hello. Now you have got 2 reindeer roundups, so if you're happy to do so, let me know which 2 faces you would like, and we'll open them both up and then it will go from there if that's okay with you. So if we go through, as you can see here, we've got Deirdre, Cocoa, Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, and back to Deirdre, I think. Did we start? Yeah, we did start on Deirdre. Oh, bless you, Cara. Yeah, and obviously, from my experience of them, is don't go too close, because they may be carrying fleas or something like that. But they're lovely, lovely animals to watch. And yeah, if they came into the garden, they'll be able to go out again. Jasmine, you would like Buddy and Twinkle. Perfect. So Buddy is this one, and Twinkle is up here. Okay, so let's bring you across. Twinkle, we'll open up Twinkle first, if that's okay. And your first charm from Twinkle is a Christmas charm, and you have the traditional Christmas tree charm. Okay, so let me get this focused for you. So you can see here the Christmas tree, you can see it's got the tinsel, maybe the lights or the baubles. It is a one-sided charm. It does have a curve to him, so that's the reverse side with the 925 silver stamp. I don't know if you can see, but it does have that curvature to the charm itself. But your first one is a Christmas tree, and it's the traditional Christmas tree. That's true, Christine, yes. Okay, so Jasmine, would you like to stay with that one, which means you'd like to keep him? Or would you like to play with that one and go for a different charm? Play that one to Cookie. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll go straight for Cookie. I've still got Buddy sitting here ready, so I'm just going to move Buddy over. So you'd like to go for Cookie, that's this one. I'm just going to bring you over. I've got so many reindeers on the go. So let's move your Christmas tree out the way. And this is Cookie. Okay, so Cookie. Ooh. I wrapped that one up too well, didn't I? Okay, so we've got another Christmas themed charm here, and this is the Icy Snowflake charm. So this is the one that we are staying with now. So this is your Icy Snowflake. Let me get this. So again, this one can have pearls on or off the jewellery. We saw the traditional snowflake earlier, and this is the icy one just because it looks like it is more icy towards each of the spikes or each of the edges of the snowflake there. So again, pearl on or off the jewellery here. I hope you're happy with that one, Jasmine. And then moving on to your reindeer. So this was your second choice, so this is Buddy. Okay. Yep, we've got Christmas special Rosina. Okay, so Jasmine, this is from Buddy. And you've got a crystal charm. So this is the Crystal Sunspot charm, and it is in a gorgeous blue. Almost like a Pepsi blue, but in crystal tones. Not a problem. Thank you, my lovely. Christmas isn't for everyone mid-year. We do understand that. Okay, so mid blue, sun dots. So you can see gorgeous lighter and darker blue shades there. What do you think to this one, Jasmine? I love it, Sue. And to be honest, Sue, now is for those crafters out there who do like to make bits and bobs for Christmas, now is the perfect time to do so. You'd like to play with that one as well, Jasmine? Okay, now would you like one of the faces, one of the reindeer that are left, or would you like, I can restock up the 3 that have already been chosen if you prefer to as well. So the ones that are left are Deirdre, Jingle, Peppermint, Ginger, Snowflake and Cocoa. Peppermint. Okay, so Peppermint is this one. If I bring you across, Peppermint. Okay. Exactly, Stella. It is that when I start actually planning Christmas now as well. I know we've got our special now, but I'll start planning what we're doing this year at Christmas now. So it is, yeah. Now, Jasmine, you've got a Christmas charm again. Now, this is the Santa charm. So the good old Santa charm here. Again, this is a one-sided charm, so that's the reverse there. If I just bring this around again so you can see. So it's got lots and lots of detail on this one. It might be slightly harder to see on the camera, but he's got his hat. He's got a little star on the top of his hat there. He's got his jacket on, beard, eyes, nose, mouth, clothes, hands, feet, everything. So lots of detail. Jasmine, I hope you're happy with that as well. So you've got the icy snowflake charm and the Santa charm. Now, like I say, I hope you're happy. Nope, that's not me. Let's bring you here. Love it. Perfect. So they each come with an oyster opening. So what type of oyster? So you've got 2 oyster openings. What type of oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Just topping up the reindeer again. There we go. Oh, no, it's not in. There we go. You've sent a loyalty card as well. Bless you. Let me have a look. Oh, yep, that was this evening. Double check. Is that the same email address? It is indeed. And you've signed and dated it. Perfect. So we can do that now. That's not a problem. So 3 oysters altogether. And you'd like to donate your shells. Just booking in that loyalty card for you. Okay, so 3 mystery oysters. Donate the shells. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to say that the 3rd oyster is the loyalty card oyster. Okay. So the 3rd oyster pearls, you would potentially be able to swap from the pearls from the first 2 oysters. We can't swap. Okay. So if we go down, is there certain colours you're hoping for at all? Mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. You are twinning. And you're twinning with Pinky Twins. So again, it's that new pinky colour, which has got like a slight purpley tone to them, but definitely overall base pink. So Pinky Twins to start with there. There we go. Love them. Perfect. Moving on to oyster number 2. Now here's a slight clapper, which just again does mean I don't need to pop him. It is already open. So there is your mother of pearl. And in here I can see towards the top here, oh, a runaway. Now you have another pinky colour. There's no more in there, and that's just a piece of shell there. So if I grab him back again, a second pinky colour. So you've got twinning pinks and then a single pink as well. I would say that the single one is slightly darker. And then moving on to your last oyster. So this one would be your loyalty card. Okay. So lighter pop there. Oh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. They are gorgeous. Twinning with lighter sea greens. Not normally, Fiona. So you're twinning with silvery sea greens. I would say that one of them has got a hint of blue to him. So hopefully we're going to be able to see. The one on this side has got a hint of sea blue to him. And then the one on this side is more silvery sea green. Jasmine, what do you think to these? So you do have your icy snowflake charm and the Santa charm, and you've got twinning pinks, the single pink, and then twinning sea greens. One of which is silvery green, one of which is a slight blue sea green. If I run them through the board, pink twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're measuring slightly different sizes there with the twins. The single pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then the sea green with the blue tone is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the silvery sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Now, after Jasmine's opening, guys, I will do the updated order list for you. So if you have ordered, you'll be able to see and hear whereabouts you are. If you would like to order, there is still space available for today. Light cherry red. Oh, run away. Lighter red, possibly one like this. And is there a pearl? Okay, Jasmine. So let me bring you back up so I can write this down as I read it again. So we're going to have So I'm just popping the pearls in the correct bags and then I can write it down as well. So we're going to have Santa as red, Snowflake as, I'm going to call it sea blue, and then you'd like to be invoiced for the loose pearls on the Pandora fitting, which is the hoop fitting. Perfect, I've got that down for you. So again, your invoice is going to be sent across to the email address on the order form, and that will be over the weekend. I hope you're happy with that, Jasmine. And yeah, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. There we go, that's there, and then that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. Right, let's have a look. So I've already typed up the order list here as I was doing it as we go. So I'm just going to update it on the page. So this will be where the order list is posted normally on the page. I'll do a dotted line, and then you can see the new order list under that dotted line. So it's almost like the second step, if you like. So that's posted there, and if I pop it in the comments as well. Okay, so we've got Carol G, Abby K, Cara S, Pat F, Star C, Angela S, Wendy P, Jane L, Rachel S, and Linda S. So that's 9 people on the order list there. Okay, so up next is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello, my lovely. So you've got one opening altogether. You would like a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Thank you very much. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if we go down for your mystery oyster, double pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And Carol, I can actually see if I turn this around, you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. And you're twinning with a lavender and a lilac. So one is darker than the other. In fact, they're both two-tonal. I do apologise. You've got two two-tonals, lavenders and lilacs. So, visually smaller of the two. They may measure the same size, but the visually smaller, as you can see here, is lighter and darker areas. And then the visually larger is again lighter and darker areas, but I would say is overall lighter. So you've got the lighter, larger pearl and the smaller, darker pearl there. Let me measure them just to see if they are the same size. So the darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they're measuring the same size. It is just because of the different colours of the pearls that makes them look slightly different sizes, as you can see there. So you've got the lighter or the darker pearl, my lovely. Now, of course, if you're not happy with these, Carol, we can swap them for you. If you are happy, that's perfect, and I'll just need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you have a preference, if you don't have a preference to which one, that's absolutely fine as well. And the other on a hoop fitting, not a problem. Do you have a preference to which one goes on there, or don't you mind? Okay. Now the invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across to the email address on the order form, and that will be over the weekend, my lovely. Just popping these in here for you. Don't mind? Okay, perfect. Perfect. So Carol, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. So up next then it would be Abby Kalpeck. Abby, are you here? Carol, you're very, very welcome. Abby, hello, hello, hello. And you are ready. You do have a reindeer roundup. So you've decided already that you would like Cocoa. That's perfect. So that's this one up here. So if I bring you across, oh no, wrong camera, ever so sorry. So let's go down. This is Cocoa. And in here, you have got a Christmas charm, Abby. So this is a different one to what we've seen so far. This is the Snowman Christmas charm. Now I don't actually think, this one is on the website. It used to be on the website, but I don't think it is now. If I'm wrong though, I do apologise. So again, lots of detail on this one. Let me see if I can get it focused for you. So again, it's a one-sided charm, so it is almost hollowed out on the reverse side. Let me see if I can get this focused. So he does have his little face, he's holding the broomstick, he's wearing the hat. I don't think I'm going to be able to focus on those details, I'm afraid. But he does have, I think you can kind of see, it's the light, but if I turn the light, you wouldn't be able to see it at all. You've got him too. Oh, bless you, Linda. Now, what do you think to this one, Abby? If you're happy with this one, you can stay. Or you can play, you'd like to play, that's not a problem. And you'd like to play to Twinkle. Okay, so if we go back across, and Twinkle is this one here. Okay, so Twinkle. And we have a Christmas charm. Lots of Christmas charms today. There is a good mix of both. Now, this one has not been out today either, and this came out the other day actually. It is the Star Snowflake charm. So it's the Star Snowflake because within the centre of the snowflake you can see that star there, and then it carries on into the snowflake itself. Now it does have a little bit more detail on this front side, it's got more texture to him. If I turn you around, on the reverse side it is more flat, but again you can see the design there. Happy with that one, Abby? Perfect. Oh, let me get that focused again for you. So with this one you can have pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, and that one does come with a oyster opening. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Rachel, no, we do the you stay or play with the charm, and then we do the oyster opening. That's the way it goes. So it is that kind of, risk factor, if that makes sense. But it is also why all the charms can have pearls on or off, just in case you guys are really not happy with the pearl colour. You don't have to have it on the jewellery. And then in the future, if you wanted to have a pearl on that jewellery, you could do that by ordering a different pearl, or if you've got a pearl at home or anything like that. Can you have mystery donate? Of course you can. Now, is there a certain colour you'd be hoping for, Abby? And are you thinking pearl on or off? Or again, would you prefer to wait and see what colour the pearl is? Well, I keep not cutting the bags open fully, so then I have to... There we go. Let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Wait and see, thinking pearl on, fingers crossed for you then. Okay, so you've got this star snowflake. Oh, and it is a very good colour for a snowflake. And you're twinning with icy blue twins here. Let me have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. Okay, twinning icy blues. Abby, what do you think? So we can't swap these, I'm afraid, because obviously it's from the Reindeer Roundup. Perfect colour. Just confirm for me if you're happy for one of these to go on the jewellery. And if not, that's absolutely fine. It's completely up to you. Twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. So they're measuring the same size there. Happy for one of them to go on the charm? Perfect. So let me pop these here and then I'll write down that you'd like one of those on there. Abby, I hope you're happy with that. Okay, so we're going to have the icy blue. First order and you're very happy. Perfect. And you're very welcome, my lovely. Well, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well then. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. Up next then today is Cara Sean. Cara, are you still here? You was first on our order list today and you're back again. Cara Sean, are you here? Hello. Hello, my lovely. Okay, so you have a Reindeer Roundup as well. So we have got Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle. I missed one, and Buddy. I missed one, possibly Jingle. Did I say Jingle? Deirdre? I'm sorry. I don't think I know that one, Bronnie. Banana dee dee doo doo dee Muppets. I'm not sure. You would like Jingle. Perfect. Did I miss out Jingle? And you'd like Jingle? I'm ever so sorry. Right, let's bring you down to this one here. So Cara, you would like Jingle, and he is this one, I believe. Yeah, that's Jingle. So if I bring you back. Okay, so in here, you have got a crystal charm, Cara. So this is a sunspot crystal charm. This is one of the larger sunspots. So with the sunspot charms, we actually have them in different sizes. We saw a medium size earlier. This is the larger size, and it is in that gorgeous orange colour. Now it does also have pink in him, depending on, can you see there, depending on where the light catches, it will be that gorgeous orange or pink colour. So orange as the base with pink flashes depending on where the light catches. You can see it's got a point on either side just so then it won't sit still. It's always going to have a little wobble to him. Now Cara, if you're happy with this one, you can stay. Or if you'd like to play on for a different charm, you can play. What do you think? And what would you like to do? Play, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to just pop this in here. Let's go back across. So the ones which are left are Cookie, Cocoa, Ginger, Snowflake, Twinkle, Deirdre, Buddy and Peppermint. Which one would you like? Or I can top this one up again if you'd like to go for Jingle again. And in fact, I'll do that now. So Jingle is back in play. I've just topped him up there. There we go. Buddy. Where are we? Buddy, this is you. Okay, he always looks shocked being picked, doesn't he, Buddy? Oh, I make myself laugh. Okay, so inside Buddy, good luck, Cara. You have another crystal charm. Now this is the medium size I was just talking about. So this is the Sunspot medium size, so slightly smaller than what we just saw. The colouring though is, oh my gosh, so it's like, just gonna get it focused, it's like a Tahitian colour, so it's that dark silvery greeny blue. There we go. So if you've seen the Tahitian petals, it's, yeah, it's like a silver green blue. I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. So I keep moving them just because, as you can see, as the light hits them, they change colour. So that's why I keep moving them there. But he's gorgeous. So Cara, I hope you're happy with that one. And again, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. You love it and you have that colour in stud earrings. So, oh, sorry. I keep clicking the wrong screen, I do apologise. So then it would actually be matching, so you could have the earrings and the charm, or you could wear it as a pendant actually and have it as a matching set. So you do have an oyster opening with that, my lovely. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Perfect. And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off? Or again, are we going to wait to see what colours come out here? So if we go down, so your mystery oyster, oh, double pop there. There is your mother of pearl. Okay, so I can see a pearl right at the top there. There's no more in that one. Okay, so this pearl here is two-tonal. I'll show you in just a second, Suzanne. So this is a two-tonal pink. So he's got lighter and darker areas of pink to him. So lighter and then sort of brighter areas, as you can see there. So quite a nice unusual pearl colour. But what do you think? Would you like to have this one on the jewellery, or would you prefer to have this one loose, Cara? So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Oysters you can have with the reindeer are mystery, which is a mix of all the colours. You can have expand the rainbow, which are lighter rainbow colours. You can have Nunu rainbow, which are darker rainbow colours, or you can have the normal natural bag, which are natural coloured pearls. Pearl off, Cara. Perfect. Okay, so let me just write that down for you. Perfect. Okay. Well, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Again, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that safe up there for you as well. You're very, very welcome, Cara. So donated shells, they go to my mum who works in a nursery. So these are just a couple of images of what they use them for. They use them in different activities, learning through play, textures, collages, lots and lots of different things. So yeah, they all get cleaned up, sanitised and go there. Okay, up next today is Pat Fraser. Pat, are you here? Patsy, sorry. Hello, my lovely. So we'll do your oyster openings first and then the reindeer roundup afterwards, if that's okay. Let me just top that back up again. So I was just counting. I think it's 4 openings. Let me just double check again. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So 4 oyster openings altogether. So what 4 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, so 4 oyster openings altogether, 2 mystery, 2 Nunu oysters, and then you'd like to donate your shells. Thank you ever so much. So 2 mystery. I double check all of them just because of how hot it's been. Obviously I keep the oysters in a cooled place. But yeah, with the extreme heat this past week, I have been worrying about them. So yeah, if you see me inspecting them, it's just to double check things. I mean, there'll be nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with the pearls. It's just potential stinkers, and that's all it is. Okay, so if we go down, Patsy, is there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? We'll start with the mystery oysters. So mystery oyster number 1. Beautiful pop with that one. Okay, so first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. And in here I can see a couple of pearls there. You have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Patsy, you are quadding. 4 pearls in the first oyster. Now there's no more in that one. Okay, so you have got a brighter purple. We've got a 2-tonal coral, so you can see lighter and brighter coral area there. You've got a dark chocolate purple, so he's a base chocolate with the purple splashes to him. And then you've got a 2-tonal icy blue with a coral spot. So it's light and bright icy blue, and then you've got that coral spot to him as well. So really interested in quadding colours to start with there, Patsy. Moving on to oyster number 2, which is again your mystery oyster. And you've got quite a nice sharp pop there. Okay, so in here, there's a little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls on that side. And we can see a peeper right away down at the bottom, and you have got a icy blue. And there's no more in that one. So this one is more of a solid icy blue. So your first blue was 2-tonal with the coral spot. This one is more of a solid icy blue shade, as you can see there. Oh, bless you, Bronnie. Patsy, moving on to the Nunu Rainbow Oysters. So Nunu Rainbow Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Okay, so in here you have got a Mavender. So Mavender is just a slightly darker shade to our lilac purples. There's no more in that one. And quite a nice larger sized Mavender as well. Tina, hello my lovely, welcome. Almost lilac, that one. So I will still say it's a Mavender, but it's almost lilac. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your Nunu Rainbow Oyster. Oh, that's a tough one. There's one side and the other side. Okay, so in here you've got a darker pearl. Wait, did the Mavender come from the Nunu Rainbow Oyster? Oh. Okay, so with this colour here, let me dry him up for you. Oh, sorry, it's just got a bit of, there we go, I've got it. You have an oil slick from the second Nunu Rainbow Oyster. So it's almost like a silvery oil slick. Let me see if I can get this to show you. So it's a base silver, and then he's got purple, green and blue flashes to him. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to show. Let me see. It is an oil slick, but it's quite a lighter with the oil slick. What do you think to this, Patsy? Now, if you would prefer to, you can take a screenshot of these and then email me your colour choices, so which ones you would like where. If you'd like to tell me now, that's absolutely fine, but if you prefer to have some time to think about it, you can do that. So you've got a brighter purple, two-tonal watermelon, a chocolate purple and a two-tonal icy blue with a coral spot. You've then got a oil slick, a icy blue and a lavender. If I run them through the board for you, the brighter purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the two-tonal blue with the coral spot is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The silver-based oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Oh, bless you, Joanne, it's not a problem, my lovely. Oh, Patsy, I'm just going to bring you up so I can write this down as I read it. So oil slick on the web. Lavender on the pig. Chocolate on the bat. Brighter purple on the bracelet. Perfect. Okay, so Linda, of course I can. Enjoy your rest, my lovely. So to confirm, you've got chocolate on the bat, brighter purple on the bracelet, lavender on the pig, oil slick on the spider web. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. So I'm just popping them in here for you. You then also do have 2 reindeer rounds-ups. So if it's okay with you, Patsy, if you can pick 2 faces and we'll open them at the same time, if that's okay with you. So I'm just popping these on here for you. Okay, so we have got Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, and then back to dear old Snowflake. So which 2 would you like, Patsy? Oh, okay, so we're going to start with Ginger and Deirdre. So let's bring you across. So Ginger is up here. Ginger, and then Deirdre is right down here. And Deirdre. So we'll open up Ginger first. So if I bring you across, Ginger. I'm just going to bring Deirdre in here as well at the back. Okay. So this is Ginger. And you have got a crystal charm. Now this is the smaller sized raindrop crystal charm that we do. This one is not on the website just yet. And this is it's called Blue Shades. So it's that gorgeous lighter blue, almost I'd say like a denim blue, but then it is the shades of blue. So depending on where the light catches it, it goes to a lighter and a darker blue. Then of course you've got it in that gorgeous raindrop. Oh, it's quite dark with the glove. Raindrop shape. What do you think to this one, Patsy? Would you like to stay and keep him, or would you like to play and swap for a different reindeer, which means a different charm? Play for Cocoa. Okay, so go straight across for Cocoa. That is you, my lovely. So Cocoa, let's bring you back. So in here, and you have a crystal charm, and this is the medium-sized sunspot charm. Now the colour is light amethyst, which is a lighter purple. I say light amethyst because we do have this in 2 shades of amethyst, so light and dark amethyst. So this is the lighter amethyst, so light purple. I hope you're happy with this one, Patsy. So this is the one we're staying with. Sunspot charm. Point on that side again to stop it from sitting still. And the facets and the crystal is just gorgeous. You can see there the reflection. I hope you're happy with that one. And then moving on to, was this one Ginger or was it Deirdre? I do apologise. Moving on to, this is your second choice. So with this one, you'll be able to stay or play again. You prefer that colour with that one? Perfect, Patsy. So with this one here, oh, you have a crystal charm again. And this is the larger raindrop crystal charm. And this is almost like a mulberry pink colour. Okay, so again, let me get it focused. So larger raindrop charm. And it's got that almost mulberry pink colour. It's like a deep red with a pink tone to him. Was it Deirdre? Bless you, Beverly. I feel like because I've said all the reindeer names so many times today, I'm getting slightly, not confused, but just, yeah, forgot which one this was. So with this one, mulberry pink raindrop, would you like to stay and keep him, or would you like to play and go for a different one? Patsy, you are playing again. Perfect. So we're going to go for Peppermint this time. Peppermint is down here. So let's bring you back. So with Peppermint, we have got a crystal charm, Oh, this one. Okay, so this one is, do you know how we have the Raindrop Sparkle pendant on the website? This is the Raindrop Sparkle charm. So this charm is not on the website yet, but like I say, it is on the website in pendant form. Okay, so this is clear crystal. So as you can see, it does have that overall raindrop shape. However, it does have the textured and jagged edges, if you like. So it has more of a a rough cut edge, if you like. It's not sharp in any way, but compared to the smoother raindrop, that's what I mean. Now, with it being clear crystal, you get to see all the facets in the crystal, but because there is no colour there, if you do choose to have this with a pearl, any colour is going to go with it beautifully. Thank you, Star. You have the pendant, Patsy. Oh, I love it. Well, I hope you're happy with the charm as well there. Okay, so you've got the light amethyst sunspot, and then you've got the clear crystal raindrop sparkle. Lots of names. So that means you do have 2 oyster openings with those two. So which 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Sorry, I just have to put some of this on. It's not for looks or anything like that, it's just my lips get dry. So it's just, yeah, one of those things. But Patsy, 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells with those? Hoping for Christmas. Oh, bless you. Oh, I have to order again next week. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, I mean, the reindeers are running till the end of July, but also our Christmas paraffle has obviously all Christmas prizes there. Bless you. So you'd like 2 mystery and to donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Are you thinking pearl on or pearl off? Or again, are we going to see the colours of the pearls and go from there? Okay, so Patsy, let's go down your mystery oyster. Double pop there. Oh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. Right down the bottom there, I can see a brighter purple. We'll wait and see. Okay, so brighter purple to start with. Almost like a darker lavender, but I do think that he does have that possibly slightly he is two-tonal. Okay, I apologise. So you've got lighter and brighter areas to the purple. So he is a two-tonal purple there. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again, it would be your mystery oyster. So quite a nice sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you've got a runaway, but I can also see a couple of peepers. You are quadding. Patsy, 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so with your quadding colours, I'm going to have to pop them in the sand and we'll go through that way just because I think that we have some two-tonal ones there. So that was your original purple. So you've got a dark forest green, a brighter purple. This one is a two-tonal autumn peach, and then this one is a two-tonal icy blue. Okay, so you've got two-tonal purple, dark forest green, bright purple, two-tonal autumn peach, and two-tonal icy blue. Oh wow, Emma, that's crazy. I love that. If you ever choose to have them like on a bracelet or anything like that, we can do that for you. Just in case, like if you in the future you wanted to have them on the jewellery, you wouldn't have to purchase oysters again, if you like, because you'd already have the pearls. Like if I run these through the board for you, Patsy, your two-tonal purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Darker forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The bright purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the two-tonal icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Oh, Patsy, you are ready. So let me just write this down. So we're going to have sun drops. So you'd like to have the forest green on the clear one and the brighter purple on the amethyst. Thank you, Aaron. Can you pop the spares on lobsters for you? Of course you can. Is that the spares from the opening just now? So the two-tonal purple, autumn peach and icy blue? Or do you mean the spares from the other oysters as well, so the entire order? Does that make sense? Just I wouldn't want to invoice you for too many. But so we've got down the clear raindrop sparkle with the forest green, the sunspot amethyst with the bright purple, all of them. Oh bless you. Sorry, I have to ask, just because obviously if it was just certain colours or whichever, I just wouldn't want to get it wrong. So you'd like to be invoiced for all of the loose pearls on lobster fitting. Okay, so I've got that down for you, Patsy. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And of course, with everything, your invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Oh my gosh, Emma, that's amazing. I hope, yeah, it looks amazing. Patsy, you're very, very welcome. Okay, let me just top these up. And up next then is Star Corley. Star, are you here? Oh, no. Nearly fell over, but it's okay. I saved him. There we go. Emma, I hope you enjoy the jewellery. And yes, definitely save pearls for cages. I didn't mean like that. I just meant, do you know those rainbow bracelets that I do? That's what I meant. But you've got, sounds like a lovely collection actually. And Star, you're here. Did I get your loyalty card? Let me just have a look for you. Oh, I think I have. Yes, I have. That's perfect. So that means you have got 3 openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like, Star? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Sorted them into colour themes. Oh, I love it. I truly, truly love it. Honestly, playing with pearls and sorting pearls out is like my happy place. Honestly, I'm like looking around like, oh, like I just literally grab, like I sort them into different colours and it's my happy place. So, Star, you would like mystery and to donate 1, 2 and 3. Now, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Do they, Stella? Oh, I love that. And that makes it, what age are they? Are they like learning colours or are they older so it's more accessories and... Ooh. I love hearing you guys what you do with everything and what you've got. I love that. Even of course if it's not from me, it's still like the theme, it's still pearls, it's still, yeah, I love it. Love to hear about it. Right, Star, so let's go down. Your mystery oysters, you'd like to donate your shells, and we're not sure on the colours. Okay, so mystery oyster number 1. Double pop there. I did, Fiona. There was Mr. Baggy McBagface. Okay, so oyster number 1, Star. Oh, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but you can see that there's no pearls there. I can, however, see a darker purple pearl popping through there. And let me just have a squidge here for you. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Oh, that's quite nice, Emma. So your first pearl is a darker purple. Now he does have a slight silvery tone to him, but definitely base purple. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. And we've got a double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, I can definitely see a gorgeous, very deep blue pearl there. He ran straight down, but there's no more in there. Now he's an in-between a dark TARDIS blue and a midnight blue. A gorgeous, very deep blue pearl there. Look at him. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. Lighter pop there. Okay, so there's a little bit of flesh on that side. And in here, you have got a darker chocolate pearl. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so Star, 3 oysters, 3 pearls. Let me hold these up for you. So we have got a dark purple with a silver overtone, a TARDIS, or darker TARDIS blue, and then a chocolate brown as well. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 2 you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, we can definitely swap them for you. if I run them through the board, your silver purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Oh wow, Stella. That does sound amazing. There might be a wait. So let me just have a quick look. It's quite a nice sized blue as well. Oh, hang on, let me just, right, that's your blue. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Have a look here. So your blue is the one on this side. Are you happy with that there? I'm just going to bring you back up so I can write this down though. So you'd like to have the blues on the jewellery, and then you'd like to have a hoop fitting on the purple. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Star, I've got that down for you. Your invoice will get sent across over the weekend to the email address that's on the order form. I do hope that you're happy with everything there as well. And again, thank you for the donations of your shells. And I've just popped that up there for you as well. You're very, very welcome, Star. Not a problem. Let me just mark off to say that you are here. Perfect. Okay, so up next then today is Angela Sylvester. Angela, are you here? Hot tea. Angela, hello my lovely. So you have got a reindeer roundup. They're all stocked up, ready to go. So we have got Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, and then back to Snowflake. Which one would you like? Oh, can you have Deirdre with a mystery oyster and donate? Of course you can. So Deirdre is this one here. So if I bring you across. Let's get her open for you. You have got a crystal charm, Angela. Now this one is a rectangle crystal charm. We do have these on the website. This is in Bermuda blue. So again, it's that gorgeous blue. And then depending on where the light catches it, is if it's lighter or darker blues. What do you think to this one? Now you can either stay and keep this one, or you can play and go for a different charm. stay with that one. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with him. So you said you'd like to go for a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. That's perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So if we go down, your mystery oyster, Angela. Oh, quite a nice pop there. Oh, and you run away as I opened him up. There's your mother of pearls. So there's no pearls there. Would love a blue. Now you've got a runaway. 2, 3, 4. Angela, you are quadding. Now I know you said you're hoping for a blue. I don't think there's a blue here, but you do have 4 pearls as a selection. Now if you're, as you know, if you're happy with these, we can pop one on the jewellery, and if you prefer we can have the jewellery as it is, so it's going to be up to you, my lovely. So we've got a gold, a sea green, a blush pink, and a oil slick. Wow, 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 wow. So gold, sea green, blush pink, and then this one, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to see. He's got greens, blues and purples to him. What do you think here, Angela? Let me run them through the board for you. Your gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Can you have the sea green on the charm? Of course you can. That's perfect. Let me just write that down for you. Okay, Angela, I've got that down there. That's not a problem at all. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, Angela. I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Your son will steal the oil slick. Oh, well, I hope he enjoys the oil slick as well. Oh, sorry, your son may steal the oil slick. You might have to just hide it for a bit. Right, up next today is Wendy Pierce. Wendy, are you here? Wendy, hello. Wendy, you have got 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Then I don't blame him for wanting the oil slick as well, Angela. Because oil slicks, they are hard to get, as I'm sure, obviously, they're quite rare, as I'm sure you know. Especially because there's different types of oil slicks as well. So you've got the silver based oil slick, dark based oil slick, purple based oil slick and chocolate based oil slick. They're the main ones I can think of. You also have 2 loyalty cards. Let me have a little look. Oh, I think I found you. Let me just... Oh, that opened up really big on my screen then. Yes, that's perfect. So how many did I say? So 1, 2, 3, 5 openings altogether, my lovely. Let me just book this in for you. Okay, so 5 openings. Which 5 oysters would you like? Sorry, let me just finish booking this in because apparently it's getting to that time of night where I can't do 2 things at once. There we go. Sorry. So what 5 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? No, you're very, very welcome, Angela. All mystery and donate. Perfect, Wendy. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, just bear with me while I open these up for you. Oh, I haven't topped that back up. I'll do that in a moment. See what comes out. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, let me just pop one of those in there and that back there. Okie dokie. So let's go down. I can see that your first one is a clapper. So this one here just means that it is open already. So I don't need to, actually I can already see, I don't need to pop him. Da, da, da. I can see pearls. So there's no pearls on that side. I can see, 2 runaways, 3, and then we've got 1 nestled in there. So you are quadding. No more in that one. So your first oyster and we have got a watermelon, a icy blue, a autumn peach and a darker gunmetal grey. So gorgeous selection of colours from your first one there. So all watermelon, icy blue, autumn peach and gunmetal grey. Moving on to oyster number 2. Lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here, you have got a icy blue. There's no more in that one. Okay, so I'm just going to pop in the sand, slightly smaller than the first icy blue that you got. There we go. Moving on to your third oyster. Quite a sharp, slightly double pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see you are twinning. And you're twinning with darker chocolate twins, Wendy. There's no more in that one. Okay, so twinning chocolate pals. Moving on to your next oyster, so again is your mystery oyster. And we've got, again, a lighter pop there. Oh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl, and quite a large pearl here. Look at him, a gorgeous lemon yellow. Quite a large pearl there, large sized. Let me dry him up for you. Okay, he is huge. So there's your larger yellow, lemon yellow, sorry. And then you've still got one oyster to go. So moving on to your last oyster, Wendy. Double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squid, oh, there's one. May just be one. Let me see. There is. You have a darker purple. Okay, right. So let me dry this up for you. And then we'll go through all of these colours, Wendy. So from the top, we have got a watermelon, an icy blue, a autumn peach and a gunmetal grey, twinning chocolate browns, icy blue, lemon yellow, and then a darker grape purple. Now, as you know, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. However, if you would prefer to swap any of these, we can do that for you, Wendy. And if you'd like some time to think about it, that's not a problem. You can take a screenshot and email me across if that's what you'd prefer. If I run these through the board for you, your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So the quadding oyster is all 7.5s there. Twinning chocolate number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Twin chocolate number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're measuring the same size there. Grape purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The single icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And then your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. I thought he may have been a 9, but he is an 8.5. Wendy, what do you think to all of these? What do you think, my lovely? Just pop them down for a moment. Okay, so swap the small icy blue and the 2 chocolate. When you say greens, I'm going to go for sea green. However, if you prefer to have the apple green, which is the brighter, lighter green, do let me know. And a red. Okay, what do you think to those shades there? So the 3 we've swapped out with the 3 over there, and I've added in 2 sea greens and a red. Like I say, if they're not correct, do let me know. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me just bring you back up here. And just taking the swaps away. Okay, Wendy, my lovely. I hope you're happy with everything there, and of course happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as always, and yeah, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. That's safe up there for you. Okay, up next this evening is Jane Layfield. Jane, are you here? Jane Layfield, are you here? Jane, hello. Jane, so you've got an oyster opening and then a reindeer roundup. So we'll do the oyster opening first if that's okay. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? So we've got mystery oysters, which are a mix of all the colours, light rainbow colours, dark rainbow colours, or normal natural. Rainbow. So would you like to have the expand the rainbow, which are lighter rainbow colours, or Nunu rainbow, which are darker rainbow colours? And donating the shells, perfect. Thank you ever so much. Lighter rainbow, so that's the expand the rainbow bag. So is there a certain colour pearl that you are hoping for? Oh, he's a stinker. I'm just gonna go in for another one. That's better. Okay, so let me get him open. And if we, oh, what did I just click? There we go. If we go down, so your expands the rainbow oyster, Jane. There's one side. And the other side. Okay, so Jane, you are twinning. And you're twinning with lighter, brighter apple green pearls here. Now it does look like you've got one green which is slightly, possibly different sized and different shaded. So you've got a brighter and then a lighter green. It does look like the slightly brighter of the two is slightly larger, so that's the one on this side. Okay, so it may just be that the colour is making them look visually different sizes. I'll measure them in just a moment. Now Jane, if you're happy with these, that's perfect, and I'll just need to know which one you'd like on your fitting. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. If If I run them through the board, the lighter and visually smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The brighter and slightly larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. What do you think to those? Love them, and any of them on the fitting. Perfect. Let me just write that down for you. No, I haven't opened them yet. Now the weather is better, I don't really have an excuse not to open them. So it will happen hopefully soon. Now, Jane, you have a reindeer roundup. So if we go across to this screen, the reindeers pick from are Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, Cocoa, and Snowflake, and then Ginger. That's the aim, Aria, yeah, to video it. I don't know if it will be a live, but it will definitely be a video if not a live. Sorry, I was just finishing my tea then. So Jane, you would like Snowflake. Okay, so if I bring you across here, and Snowflake is this one in the centre, I believe. Yep, so bringing you here, your Snowflake. I don't. Oh, okay, so Jane, you have got the crystal pendant. Not pendant, sorry, crystal charm. Again, this is just a fitting, it's not broken, it's just the section that I'd use next to put the pearl and bits on to the charm. So this is a crystal tribe charm. So we saw this tribe charm in red the other day. This is in silver. Okay, so if I get this focused. Again, this one is not on the website in charm form, it's on the website in pendant form. This is charm form. So you can see it's got those silver little sections to divide the 4 tribe areas. And overall it's that gorgeous darker silver. Now again, it does go lighter and darker depending on where the light catches it. And on the reverse side, you've got it just, you don't have the light silver bits in the center, but you do have the overall tone of the crystal. Jane, you'd like to play for Ginger. That's not a problem. So Ginger is this one here. If I bring you across. Okay, so with this one, you have got a second crystal charm, Jane. And we have got the sunspot charm. So we've seen a few sunspot charms today. And this one is in that gorgeous deep red colour. So again, it's got the point on one of the sides to make it so it doesn't sit still. And then as you move it round, the facets in the crystal catch the light and you can see darker and brighter red tones. I hope, with the black behind it's quite dark, but you can see the flashes of red. It's quite nice actually, isn't it? You like that colour, Jane? Perfect. Right, so that one comes with your oyster opening as well. Again, what type of oyster would you like there with that one? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Just going to top these 2 back up. So 1 and 2. Mystery and donate. Okay. Would there be a certain colour you're hoping for with this one? And are you thinking pearl on or off, or does it depend on the colour of the pearl? Let's go down. Lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here we've got a dark purple. And there's no more in that one. So you have a dark Cadbury purple pearl. What do you think to this one? I hope you're happy with him. I'll just need to know, would you like to have him on or off of your jewellery, Jane? If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. On, love it, perfect. If I just bring you back up and then I'll write that down for you. Oh, careful. Okay, so we're going to have the purple on there. Okay, Jane, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you for all the donations with your shells. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that up there for you. Thank you, Aria. Jane, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Rachel Scrace. Rachel, are you here? Aria, bless you. Thank you for the stars. And Rachel, hello. And you have a reindeer roundup and you know exactly which one you would like, which is perfect. So you would like Jingle, which, is it this one backwards? Yeah, I always struggle with Jingle because it's, again, I see the words backwards. So it's a really hard word to read. In fact, if I showed you that, so I've got the names the correct way on the back for me, but that comes across backwards for you. So that's what I see when I look for Jingle, and it's so confusing. Right, so Jingle, let's get him open. You have a crystal charm. This is the pear-shaped crystal charm, and it's called Paradise Shine, which is a purple and green. So pear-shaped, which is a shorter but thicker charm compared to the raindrop charm, so it's wider. Now the purple and green, depending on where the light hits it, depends on if you see purple or green. So the reverse side of it has this shimmer to it, and then the front side you can see purple or green depending on where the light hits. Rachel, what do you think to this one, my lovely? You can either stay if you're happy to keep him, or you can play and go for a different reindeer. play and go for peppermint, of course you can. So peppermint is up here. Okay, so in here, good luck again. And you have a crystal charm. This one is not on the website, and it is the jet black longer heart.
First, use face recognition to unlock the device.
Sorry, I do apologise. I need to turn off whatever is. I don't even know what the wake word is with that device. Sorry, Rachel. So this is the jet black heart charm. Now this is different to the heart charms we have on the website. It is longer and it goes down thinner into a point, and the colour is a gorgeous jet black. Now again, that does mean, look at that, oh, it does mean whatever pearl, if you would like to have a pearl on this one, will go beautifully, because obviously any colour would go alongside black. So I hope you're happy with that. It does come with one oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Can you have mystery and donate the shells? Of course you can. So would there be a certain colour you're hoping for, Rachel? And are you thinking pearl on or off? Okay, so let's go down. Your mystery oyster. Quite a nice deeper pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, you have a gold pearl, which will go beautifully with the black. And in itself, black and gold is very Christmassy in my eyes. Wife wants a dark icy blue. Oh, it's not a blue, it is a gold. Now, of course, you guys, you don't have to have this one on the heart if you don't want to. You can have the heart as it is and the pearl as it is, but it's up to you. If you're happy, we can pop that on there. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. And I've just seen he is a two-tonal gold. I do apologise, I didn't see that before. So he's brighter, and then look at that, lighter as you go around there. Pearl on the charm. Of course I can. I hope you're both happy with that, Rachel. Let me pop this on here. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. There we go. And of course, again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. If you've popped that email over with the order number, I can get back to you about the other order. So I do apologise, I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, pop the email over and I'll get back to you. So overall, I hope you're happy with everything there. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Perfect. And up next is Samantha Bodell. Samantha, are you here? Very welcome, Rachel. Oh, let me top these up. Samantha, hello. Samantha, we'll do your oyster openings first, if that's okay. So with you've got 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Perfect. So 1 and 2. There's 1. Oh, and 2. Okay, Samantha, is there certain colours you're hoping for here? If we go down, mystery oyster number 1, you've got a lighter pop there. And your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, there's 1 runaway and you're twinning. You are twinning with gorgeous, brighter coral pearls. There they are in the sand there. Beautiful, brighter coral pearls. And then moving on to your mystery oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. Oh, now there's a little bit of flesh on this side. There's no pearls there. I can, however, see here you've got a lighter coral. A coral opening for you, Samantha. So you've got twinning brighter corals, and then you've got a single lighter coral as well. Okay, what do you think to these? If you're happy, that's perfect, we can keep them. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Your brighter coral twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. So the corals are the same size there. With the lighter coral, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And you're happy with those? Perfect. You also then have a reindeer roundup. So if we go across to the reindeer screen, you've got Cocoa, Snowflake, Ginger, Cookie, Twinkle, Jingle, Buddy, Peppermint, Deirdre, and then back to Cocoa. Can you have Cookie? Of course you can. Cookie is up here. So if I bring you across and in Cookie. Okay, good luck, Samantha, my lovely. You have got a crystal charm. It is a sunspot charm and it is in a topaz yellow. What do you think to this one? I said topaz yellow, and that's only because obviously the other day I learnt there was multiple topaz colours, but topaz is like a golden colour. Now Samantha, if you're happy with this one, you can stay. If you're not happy, you can play. You like that one, you'd like to stay with that one. Perfect. So you also have a oyster opening with that one, my lovely. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, that went out of tune then, didn't it? Expand the rainbow. Donate the shells. Perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, and are you thinking pearl on or pearl off? Let's go down. So your expand the rainbow oyster, Samantha. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And you have got a lighter apple green. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you have got a apple green. Let me dry him up for you. What do you think to this one, my lovely? Now again, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. We can pop him on the jewellery. Or you don't have to have the pearl on there, you can have the pearl loose. He's not a 5, oh, he's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Pearl on, that's perfect. Let me bring you back up and then I'll write that down for you. Oh, bless you, Christopher. You know what, it's not, I was talking to my mum about this the other day. I'll explain in just a second. So we're going to have green on there, Samantha. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you, Samantha. I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. I was sort of saying to my mum that I was feeling my age, like, because obviously late nights, I'm not too bad, but if I have a couple of early nights and then come and do the live for a later night, I get really tired. But if I stay and have late nights every night, I'm fine. So I'm just finding myself having late bedtimes and it's fine. Like now I feel wide awake, which is obviously perfect. Samantha, you're very, very welcome. So I think that's actually the end of the order list though. Oh, hang on. It is the end of the order list. Actually, is that? I lied. It's just come through. It's not the end of the... Oh no, it is the end of the order list. That's something else for a different day. Sorry. Thank you all for watching today. Now don't forget we've got our Christmas paraffle on next Wednesday, so if you'd like tickets for that, the link is in the description above. We're going to be live again on Sunday evening, so if you'd like to join us for Sunday, we'll be live from around 7:30 to 8 p.m. Oh bless you, Suzanne, you're very welcome. Thank you all for joining us and I hope you have a lovely weekend and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.